Alright, let's take on the champion of the Pokemon League in Pokemon Emerald. A Pokemon Emerald exclusive, Wallace. The 8th gym leader, um, extraordinaire with a huge array of water Pokemon. He's very, very strong and very dangerous. First, he's going to send out this Whale Lord. Whale Lord is a piece of cake. He's got lots of, basically, he's got lots of HP, but very little substance. And I'm going to take him out with my Lapras, but I'm going to hit him with one Thunderbolt first, which is, I don't know why Lapras can learn Thunderbolt. It's a weird move to teach a Lapras. It's not even like a dragon Pokemon. I really don't. There are a lot of moves out there that just don't make sense. I don't know why Lapras can learn Thunderbolt, but Lapras can actually learn a lot of really good moves. So I'll take out the Whale Lord there. Fairly easy to hit KO, and I'm gonna go ahead and stay in. I am gonna use against this Ludicolo, which is fairly dangerous. It is a very defensively bulky Pokemon, as you can see there. It ate that Ice Beam very easily, and now it's got me in this Leech Seed trap, which isn't a very good situation for me, and that took back a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of look through my Pokemon right here, make a decision. Let me think. I'm trying to come up with what would be best to deal with him, and it's definitely not Torkoal. Let me see. He's kind of a difficult one to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead into my Metagross. Basically every single time I don't know where to go, I just go to Metagross because it can basically take any hit and it can dish out even stronger ones. But he's going to go for the Giga Drain. I expected either a grass or water move. Steel obviously resists grass. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, which is going to do a lot of damage because if you remember, Shadow Ball is actually a physical move in Ruby and Sapphire. And I'm going to go for the Psychic, expecting it to finish it off. But it just barely lives with enough health, and I'm like, damn it. And now I know that he's going to go for the full restore, basically. That was really dumb of me. I should have just went with the Shadow Ball again, just because Shadow Ball is obviously a physical move. But, stupidity aside, I'm going to go for another Psychic and realize that, oh, shoot, Psychic is, Psychic isn't going to do as much as Shadow Ball. I'm going to miss a Shadow Ball twice. Completely randomly. I mean, I don't even know why I missed those two Shadow Balls. And I'm going to go for the third Shadow Ball in a row. And I'm going to miss 3 Shadow Balls in a freaking row, which is unbelievable. I don't know how that happened. Completely stupid. That is going to kill off my Metagross, which sucks. Now I'm going to send in, kind of like thinking through. I'm going to go ahead and send in my Hitmontop. Just going to, intimidate him and let him, his attack will drop, but it really doesn't make a difference. I'm going to basically hope and pray that these triple kicks get a crit, or that these triple kicks hit 3 times, because he's really kind of my last hope, because nothing seems to be doing anything to this freaking Ludicolo. And I am going to get lucky right here and hit 3 times on this triple kick. Got lucky a little bit there, but then again he used full restores and stuff, so screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and send in my Cacturne right here because he's gonna send in the Whiscash, Water Ground, Pokemon fairly strong, defensively bulky, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Needle Arm. Basically it should take him out because it's times 4, and yep, that's it. It took him out. Gained my experience. Now the last Pokemon is, if I remember, well no, wrong. Not the last Pokemon. We still got to deal with the Melodic, which is never, ever easy. There's still, I guess, 3 Pokemon left, and Melodic is a pain in the ass. So I'm going to go ahead and go for that Leech Seed. I completely forgot about Ice Beam. And this fucking sucks. I got frozen. And basically now Leech Seed isn't even going to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out. I know he's going to use a water move because he probably thinks that I'm going to switch out. So I'm going to go into Lapras right here. Because, you know, why not? Well, and plus, you know, it'll take an Ice Beam or a Surf. It doesn't matter. And I've got Water Absorb. If not Water Absorb, it'll take an Ice Beam, you know, -4. So I'm going to go for the Confuse Ray because basically I need some sort of hacks on this Melodic. I need to sort of screw with it somehow because attacks alone will not take it out. It's got very high HP, very high special defense. It is a very defensively bulky Pokemon. It is very difficult to take out. Melodic is not to be screwed with. So I'm going to go ahead with Thunderbolt on my Lapras. And obviously there's the Confusion, which kind of messes with it. He's going to get his Citrus Berry boost, which, you know, kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Because, I mean, this Melodic, not only does it have a Citrus boost, but you have to remember it has Recover, and this guy's got Potions. So even when I get close to taking it out, it either heals itself or Wallace heals the freaking Melodic. So it's going to take, you know, I'm going to have to grind it out here with a combination of Confuse Rays and Thunderbolts. But eventually I think I'm going to go ahead and be able to take it out. There's not much that he can do. He can't use Surf. He definitely can't use Ice Beam. And the only thing he's left doing is basically recovering and hoping that that Toxic hits. Which if it does hit, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. But basically this is a classic, you know, stall out battle to the finish. He's going to go ahead and Toxic me, which really sucks because this is going to be a fairly long battle. As you can see here, and as you probably know, Toxic doubles every single turn in damage. And I'm going to get lucky, really lucky, and get the critical hit here. Enough to take out his Melodic. Yes, that critical hit did matter quite a bit. But what are you going to do? It's a part of the game. He's going to go ahead and send in his Tentacruel, which I'm a bit afraid of. So I think I'm going to go for this Claydol. Yeah, I'm going to send in Claydol. Basically, Claydol has high special defense, and it is fairly... It'll take a Surf fairly easily. It'll take an Ice Beam fairly easily. And it's got Psychic, obviously, to do some serious damage, as it's super effective against the Poison type. And that's going to do just about 2/3, which is good. And he's going to go for the Toxic. Really a dumb move on his part. He would have done way more damage with a Surf. And there's no way he's going to live past this second hit. So if I was him, I would have gone for a Surf or an Ice Beam or something. Most likely a Surf. But basically, I'll take him out here. With the Psychic, with the second Psychic. He's going to send out his Gyarados, his last Pokemon. I'm going to go for Lapras again. The Thunderbolt Lapras set. Again, don't know why Lapras can learn Thunderbolt. Lapras really has a wide variety of incredible moves, but it's just not used competitively. I think mostly because of its speed. I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it, but it's just not used all that much. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is basically ×4. There's very little chance that this Gyarados will survive, and it doesn't. So there you go. That was Wallace, the champion. You know, it can be a very difficult battle if you get smacked around by his Melodic. Even with something that resists melodic as much as my Lapras did, that was still a fairly difficult battle. And now basically, after this I'm going to become the champion, and there's really not much to see here, so that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.